In honor of the Mariners going to the playoffs, let's talk about T-Mobile Park, and specifically what would happen to T-Mobile Park in an earthquake.
From the retractable roof, to the open-air design with amazing views of downtown Seattle, to just the overall vibe of the stadium district, it's incredible. But like most architecture in the Pacific Northwest, the land that it's built on is shaky. 100-some years ago, all of this was basically marshland. During the Denny regrade, Seattle knocked down most of their high hills and moved all that dirt down here, filling in the lowlands that now makes up the Soto district, as well as the port area.
This loose sandy soil is very vulnerable to earthquakes and is not suitable for tall buildings. Fortunately, there's a time-proven solution.
When you're in a situation where you've got a whole bunch of dirt and mud above the bedrock, especially with a high water table, if you're going to build something tall like a retractable roof stadium, you need to sink pilings all the way down to bedrock. Dozens or even hundreds of giant metal columns literally pounded into the ground. The superstructure of T-Mobile Park is built on hundreds of these pilings. But remember, that superstructure really only includes this outer area right here. It does not include the field itself. In fact, the field level at T-Mobile Park is below street level. When you walk in for a game, you enter here, go up a few steps to the concourse, and then walk down to field level.
If I remember correctly, the field at T-Mobile Park is actually 1 or 2 feet below mean sea level. Do you see where I'm going with this?
In the event of an earthquake, the stands at T-Mobile Park would be one of the safest places to be. The warehouse district next door might completely be demolished, but the stadium is going to stand firm. The playing field, on the other hand...
I just imagine riding the big one out from the upper deck of T-Mobile Park, watching in horror as the outfielders slowly sink into the mud.
Here's a time-lapse of an Indonesian farm turning into mud during a liquefaction event. So, not the greatest conditions to play baseball.
When the big one does come, let's hope it's the bottom of the inning and not the top. Go Mariners!